Good morning. We are taking a look at the second concept for section 13.4 today. So we are going back to the idea of an average or a mean, but these problems will look different than the ones that you did yesterday because you are not being asked just to simply find the mean. So let's read through this first one and talk about what it's asking you to do. It says Tom was supposed to record the temperatures for each day this week and then calculate the average. He recorded 62, 68, 54, 57, 61, and 58, but he forgot to record Wednesday's temperature. A friend told him the average for the week was 63. What was Wednesday's temperature? So you already know the average. The average is not what you're trying to find. So the average was given here to you. It tells you right here that average value is 63. So if you remember from yesterday, we talked about the idea that when you're calculating an average, you are going to add all your values, and then you're going to divide by the number of values that you had, and this will tell you the average or the mean, right? We know those two words have the same definition. So we are still using that same formula, but what we are trying to find is a little different. So when we say that we want to add up all of the values for us are the temperatures that were recorded throughout the week. So we can see that he recorded 62, 68, 54, 57, 61, and 58. So if you count these, you're going to see that there's only 6 of them. And we know that there are 7 days in a week. And the reason we only have 6 of them is that in the wording of the problem, we're told that he forgot to record Wednesday's temperature. So if he forgot to record it, and that's what we're trying to find, then that means that is our unknown. And remember, with an unknown, you are going to be using a variable to represent it. So I'm going to go ahead and add on my 7th temperature, which represents Wednesdays. But since I don't know it, I'm just going to use an X. Now I need to divide by my number of values. And the number of values would be the number of days, which is 7. And then this should tell me normally what the average or the mean was. But I don't need it to tell me that because I already know that the average for this situation is 63. So now we just need to figure out, how do we solve a question like this? So the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to simplify this numerator over here. So I'm going to go ahead and add up all of these 6 values that we do know. And if you add all of those together on your calculator, you should get 360. So we're able to say that 360, we still have the plus X that was up there, over 7 is equal to 63. So now to continue solving for X, or to continue to work toward getting X by itself, we are going to need to get rid of that denominator of 7. So remember, a fraction bar means divide. So the opposite of that would be to multiply. So I'm going to multiply by 7 here and here, meaning that these two will cancel out. And I can say that 360 plus X equals 441. So then your last step here would be to get X by itself. To do that, we need to subtract 360 on both sides of the equal sign. These will cancel. And you find out that X is equal to 81 degrees. So Wednesday's temperature, the one that he forgot to record, was 81 degrees. So you have an assignment posted for you on Canvas. It's very similar to problems like this. You need to work through that. Just like before, you have up to 3 opportunities to do it, and your highest score will be recorded. And then I will be back with you next Tuesday to start our final week of the semester. Have a great day.